Buddy, it is Sunday, and I am sitting down doing a profit versus cost chart for a package that I currently offer to customers. It's called the Winter Guard package. It's just for the exterior of the car. It's not for the interior at all. The price is based on product costs and time it takes to do the job. So I've broken it down on an Excel spreadsheet to give you guys a better idea of how I actually do this. This is a little different than what I posted. I changed it around and kind of finished it. This is for the Winter Guard package. And first we're going to start off with the products. What do I use? So I apologize if this is a little fuzzy. It's on a computer screen, so let me get the focus here. So I use Hydro 2 1 liter. This isn't the total amount of product that I use, but these are the products that I use, that I buy. Iron X, the 4 liter container, Tarex, the 5 liter container, Iron X Snow Foam, the 1 liter container, and Honeydew Snow Foam, the 4 liter container. I have an hourly rate of $49.95 an hour, and that's what I pay myself. And the time to complete this job is 2.5 hours, and I just calculate water and electric to be about $10. Even though it probably doesn't even cost close to $10, just consider it kind of like a service charge, a surcharge of some kind. I may end up getting rid of the water and electric, but you know what? Just to make a little bit extra money to compensate for the resources I'm using up, that's why I'm charging an additional $10 to the package. Okay, now if we go over to our right here, I have the dilution ratio thing, kind of. It's not really like a 1:9 thing or anything, but it's just 100 milliliters per liter, since I use liter containers to apply the Hydro 2. 250 milliliters per car, since the Iron X container is a 500 milliliter spray bottle. You use about half the bottle per car. Some guys use a lot less than that. I'm kind of liberal, but I'm trying to be better with my usage on that. 100 milliliters per car for the Tarex. That's basically dependent on how much tar is on the car. Sometimes you only use 10 milliliters, but this is worst case scenario. 100 milliliters per liter for the Iron X Snow Foam, and 50 milliliters per liter for the Honeydew Snow Foam. Alright, so the way that you calculate how much it's actually going to cost you per car to use each product is you look at your dilution ratio and you come up with how many times you can use this product before you're out. So our Hydro 2 by CarPro, you get 10 uses. Okay, you take your 10 uses and you divide 119.95 by 10, and you get $11.95. So that's how much product you're actually using on a car. $12 worth. Okay, now you have to come over here and make your customer pricing. An average sealant or wax typically costs between $60 to $100, depending on how good it is or the person's price range. I just made it $80. I've seen some guys get this up over $100, but $80 is fine for me. I don't want the package to be too expensive. Iron X, I charge $24.99, and the Iron Snow Foam, I charge $10. Sometimes I will eliminate the Iron Snow Foam if the car is relatively new. I won't even bother with the Snow Foam. I'll just hit it with the Honeydew, and I'll end up taking money off for the customer. I'll just put a custom price in. I don't ever keep the price the same if I'm taking something out of it. It's just not fair to the customer. But a lot of people say you're ridiculous. You should be taking as much profit in as you possibly can. But I am an honest businessman. I like to do my business the right way. So you come over and you basically do the same thing for everything. You take your number of uses and you divide your total price for the product, and you get cost per car. All right. Then you rack it up. You mark it up so that way you can charge your customers a profitable margin, a profitable amount. And then this is how much the product will make you over its lifetime. So Hydro makes me $679.95. Now you have to subtract the cost of the product from the total number you get from this and this number being multiplied. So this number is 799.99, right? You have to subtract 119.95 from 799 to get 679.95, okay? So that's how you get your profit margin. This is how much money you're making just on your products over their lifetime, okay? Then you have to charge yourself your hourly rate. You have to pay yourself. You can't just pay for your products. And you have to charge them based on how many hours they work. So 2.5 to 3 hours. I just made it 2.5 hours because that's about average, 2 to 2.5 hours for me. And you have your water and electric surcharge. So this is how much it's costing me to detail a car with the WinterGuard package. That's including my hourly rate. So it's like I'm paying an employee. This is how much you're making. Then you subtract this number from this number, and you get 106.73 in total profits. Now, if I was paying an employee $50 an hour, which I would never pay them that much because that's way too high, but since I'm by myself, I'm paying myself pretty much the maximum amount, and I can do whatever I need to do with the money towards the business. Really, 231.58, or roughly that number. I don't know if I calculated it correctly. That is the actual profit margin if you don't factor in my hourly rate. If you just factor in product and you add your hourly rate to this one as considered to be profit because it's going straight into the pocket. Because remember, you're over your cost margin still. Even if I wasn't paying myself, I'd still be making profit. Okay, that's how much I'd be making if I wasn't paying myself. But because I'm paying myself, I'm making $231.58. So the total cost of this package is $265.91. Typically, I mean that's an adjusted price. That's just calculated. I just put it down to $260. I make it a round number since it's not over the 5 mark. If it was over the 5, I'd make it $270. But it's $260 in this case. That's how much I charge people. Now, you're probably scratching your head saying, okay, what if you get a big crew cab truck or a big van or I have a separate charge that basically applies to this if the vehicle is larger than a sedan. My coupe, sedan, and hatchback prices are all the same. The regular cab and a minivan have the same price, but the minute you go to an extended or a crew cab with an extended bed, or if you have a passenger van or any of that stuff, I end up charging what I call just a bigger vehicle charge, and I explain that to the customer. Say, hey, look, $260 is where my package starts for the WinterGuard package. If you come to me with a crew cab truck, it's going to be an additional $30, or an additional $40, or an additional $50. But the most I go is $30 for size. The contamination amount, if the truck is filthy and it takes me longer, I will charge them for excessive contamination. But I have hardly ever had that happen. And customers don't really buy the WinterGuard package when their trucks are all muddy and stuff. But I have a separate package for like mudding removal, and I can show you guys the breakdown on that once I get it together. But this is the breakdown for my WinterGuard package. Guys have any questions, just let me know. Like I said, it's very easy to do. You can calculate all this stuff on your own. I'll go over it again. You take your dilution ratio, which this one will give you 10 uses. You divide your total cost of the product online or wherever you buy it by 10. You get the cost per car, mark it up, times that by your uses, then you get your total profit right here, and you subtract your cost and you get your profit. Very easy, very simple. I would have never done this, to be honest, if that individual had not suggested it to me. You know who you are, so I'm just slowly trying to get my business together here, taking my time, just making sure I get things right. I know that there's going to be things that I miss, but that's the whole part of being a business owner is you're going to miss things, and you're going to want to improve upon them every day. More videos to come. I know that this video, I haven't made videos in a long time, so all my videos that are on my YouTube channel are fairly old. I don't really have any major videos of me doing anything because I'm not really big on recording myself doing jobs because it's kind of a waste of time. But when I get my shop, I will be making regular videos, more so like commercials almost for customers to go and look and see what they're getting with each package. And I might do like some tutorials, but for the most part, I'm not really big into making videos. But yeah, let this be the first of many successful videos in the future. Even though I don't really like making videos, I still think it's kind of an important thing for advertising. It's free. Take care, guys.